Today, I'm gonna be taking you through a 20-minute full body workout, and all you need is a single kettlebell to follow along with me. All right, no more wasting time. Create a little bit of space, grab your bell, it's go time. All right, let's do this. Your first exercise is up on the screen here. So get your kettlebell ready. I want you to notice that when the weight's in my right hand, I'm gonna step back with my right leg, drive up, then I'm gonna pass it over, then left leg back, and we're just gonna continue to alternate back and forth. So start with the weight in your right hand, and let's do it. Right leg back, little tap the knee, drive it up, pass it over. Now I'm gonna go left leg back, little tap the knee, drive it up, and just keep going back and forth on that. When you step back, I want you to take just a little lean in to this front leg, same thing, pass it over, little lean into this front leg. I want these quads really working here. Great. I know you might get a little mixed up as we're going on this. No worries if we miss one or two. Try to keep this in rhythm here. Good, pass it over, little tap, pass it over, little tap. Here we go, just getting these legs fired up at the start here. Maybe one more each side, 2, 1, and good. All right, now we're gonna get the core fired up. So notice on the video here, my feet are just outside my mat. I'm gonna slowly pick up the kettlebell, pull it over to the other side of the mat. But just notice the control. I'm not trying to speed through this. Keep your hips nice and stable. All right, let's do it. 2, 1, good. Sorry, a little caught on my words there, but stability is the idea with this exercise here. So my core is nice and tight. Feet are just outside the mat here. Not trying to speed through this. Okay, I want you to think there's a glass of water sitting on your back right now. All right, as we pick this up and drag it through, we are not spilling that glass of water here. Great. Notice the hips aren't getting way up here, but I'm not letting them drop. They're right in line with my shoulders as I'm braced, keeping that core super tight. 2, 1, and good. All right. Pullover. I love pullovers, especially if you're just working with one kettlebell. This is a really good way to hit the lats. I think our target muscle is right here under the armpit there, but we are going to maintain a bridge through this and get a little extra glute work as well. So bring your kettlebell up and let's do it. So you're going to reach back, all right, just a little tap on the ground with the handle and then power it through. This is a weird cue, but I want you guys to forget about your arms as you pull back to the start. I mean, I don't want you to grip this thing super tight there, right? And just get a bunch of bicep and shoulder here. I want you to really think about the movement starting right there in your lat, right in your armpit. Start it there. Do a little tap, squeeze. Good job. Just take about a second on the way back. Another second back to the start. And just keep that tempo throughout this whole set. All right, let's get 2, 1, and excellent. All right, we're coming up for a clean. So for this one, oh, sorry, the mat's getting a little loose there. We're gonna switch halfway. So we're gonna start the clean just with the kettlebell in our right hand. Halfway, we'll go to our left. Notice that it is a movement through the hips, not too much of a squat. All right, let's do it. And up, rack it. Good, and then come back down. Push your hips back, up, and rack it. If you are new to swings or racking the kettlebell like this may take a little bit of practice. It's probably not the most comfortable thing on your forearm, but once you get this movement down, then you could softly land that kettlebell up on your forearm there. It gets much better. All right, switch it over to the other side. All right, so now we're going left side, swing it up. Push your hips back, swing it up. Good job. All right, notice how my upper body's tipping over and I'm really using my glutes to power that swing up. One more, and got it. All right, down for some extra tricep work just because. So what I want you to do for this is actually grab the bottom of the bell like this. Don't have the handle leading, just grab the bottom of the bell like so, and then we're gonna do our skull crusher like this. All right, and we're rocking. So come down. I want just a little tap of the kettlebell or like your finger on the ground, and then fully straighten those arms and squeeze. Back. Good job. Right there. Notice my tempo, nice and controlled down, fairly quick on the way up, and a big squeeze. Really focus on your working muscle here. So we're hitting the tricep, we're hitting the back of the arms here. Right. Oh yeah, that's good. Very nice. Again, if we were holding the kettlebell the other way, we just wouldn't have quite as much range of motion on it. So make sure we're holding the bottom here. And got it. Okay, we're gonna go shoulder press. I want you just have both knees down here. We're gonna go 20 seconds on the right side, 20 seconds on the left side. So that's the nice thing about using kettlebells. If we only just have one, very easy switch, and these are usually nice and smooth to switch left to right here. So let's do it. And notice my little bit of rotation on the way up, quick up, little control down. Good. We're gonna get probably between 8 and 10 reps on each arm there. So that is pretty perfect. Good, give me one more. And then switch it over. All right, left side, core's nice and tight. Press and rotate. Good job. Once we're done with this, we're running it back. And we're gonna do this 6 exercise circuit 3 times total. Great job. This one get a little heavy. Give me another one, and awesome. Whew, well done. All right, warmed up. We're feeling good. Here's where, if you like me, you're just working with one kettlebell, that's fine. But if you do have other kettlebells around and you can progress your weight on any of these exercises, always encourage us, make sure you can control it and our form is still nice and crisp. All right, let's do it. All right, step back, a little tap, drive it up, pass it over. All right, same deal. Notice on the way down, that's where I really want to control, and I want to make sure I'm just getting that little tap of my kneecap on the ground. And drive it up. You can come up fairly quick. So control down. And I just quick put this hand out to the side. You can have it down or whatever. Just whatever happens with this offhand is fine. Great. Good job. A little tap. Nice. Up, notice this knee's not buckling. Great, just going straight forward. 2, 1, and nice. All right, back to the pull throughs. So if you are struggling on the pull through, I am fine. If you go to a kneeling position, that's okay. I'd rather you try to go push-up position and just go nice and slow. But if you absolutely need to, bring the knees down and then pull through from there. All right, let's set it up. 2, 1, and we're going. Up, just pick it up, put it on the other side of your mat, or if you're just working on some carpet, just make sure it's a little bit like outside of your shoulders here. All right, because I want that kettlebell traveling a little bit of distance here. Great. These abs are tight. Nice and slow on the motion here. And we're breathing. We are breathing. Good job. Come on, don't let those hips drift up here. Just try to keep them right in line with your shoulders. All right, give me another 2, 1, and awesome. All right, kettlebell pull over. Again, here's one where if you have a heavier kettlebell, you could probably go up on this. Just be cautious you are going overhead, so increase your weight slightly if you have the ability to do that. But if not, all good. Again, I'm just working with the 20 here, and this is doing just fine. All right, full bridge, reach it back, a little tap, power through. Can't forget about your arms. Right there, squeeze lats. That's our target here. And here's one of those, this is one of the exercises where if you don't have great mind muscle connection with your lats, you might not feel this a ton, but it's one of those where in a day or two, you're probably gonna feel it pretty good. You're gonna be like, oh, that actually worked pretty nicely. Right, but I have a pretty light, obviously I don't want to drop this on my face, but I have a fairly light grip on that. Right, just so I really can focus on my lats here. Right, for another 2, 1, and got it. All right, the dumbbell clean. Again, this is probably the trickiest one. All right, notice I'm gonna go about shoulder width, maybe even a little outside. And when I swing that back, it's through the hips. I'm pushing my hips back. I'm not just squatting down like this. So try to get that hinge through your swing here. All right, let's do it. And we'll do another halfway switch. Good, rack it. Good, push your butt back. If it helps you think, put the weight in your heels. And if you almost stumble backwards, that's a good thing. That's you actually moving through your hips. Right. Give me one more and switch it. Good, switch it over. Right. Up, rack it. Swing up, rack it. Good. Awesome, come on. Squeeze, Squeeze the glutes. Use that backside on the way. Squeeze. Up, good. Up. Awesome. One more. And very nice. Very nice. Okay, back to the skull crushers. Okay, just 20 seconds on our rest here. If you do need extra rest at any point, just take it, but try to keep up with me on this here. Try to hold the bottom of the kettlebell like this. Bring those arms up, bring them back just a little bit. And let's do it. That little touch on the ground. Nice big squeeze of the triceps right there. And up. Good. So as you can see, we got some legs from the lunges. We got some core from the pull throughs. We got a little back from the pullovers. Now some triceps. All right, shoulders. We got it all. We got it all in here. All right. Excellent. All right, let's go about 3-4 more here. On control down. Little tap. Big squeeze. Great. And last 1, 2, 1, and good. All right, bring it back to the shoulders. We'll do the same thing. 20 seconds on the right, 20 seconds on the left. I'll tell you when to switch it over. As you're pressing, get that nice rotation. The shoulder likes to rotate. Let's let it. It should feel pretty smooth. All right, let's do it. 2, 1, and big exhale up. Bring it back down. Keep your core pretty tight, just so as you're pressing the kettlebell up, you're not arching through your back a bunch. So core nice and tight. Right back up. Good. Right back up. One more, then switch it. Good. Switch it over. Core tight. Press with a little rotation. Good job. Come on. Up. Control. Up. Control. Here we go. Shoulders getting heavy. Good. One more. Got it. All right. Well done. That's 2 full rounds. We have 1 more to go. And then I have a combo move for us for the last 2 minutes. Okay, we'll get through 1 more and a little 2-minute finisher. And then our 20 minutes is up. But back to our lunges. Again, I'm gonna start on the right side, right leg going back. All right, round 3. 2, 1, and go. Back control. Little tap, drive it up. Pass it over. Good job. All right. Nice. We'll control that way down. All right, just a little baby tap of your knee there. You don't want to just jam that kneecap into the ground. That's not going to feel good. Your knee's not going to be happy with you. Right there, little touch. Yeah. Great. Let's get 1 more each side here. All right, drive it up. Last 1, 2, 1. Right. Set that off to the side. Now, if this feels fairly easy to you, you can narrow your feet, and it's going to be a little bit harder for you to control the hips as you're pulling that kettlebell through. So just be aware, you can try a little bit narrower, just make sure you can still control it. All right, let's do it. 2, 1. Got it. Abs, super, super tight. I think somebody's going to try to come kick you in the side here. You're braced and you're ready for it. Up, good. Nice job. Not up here. Good. Keep the hips down. All right. Everything's staying stable. Stability. I always mess up on that word. All right. Excellent. Good job. Oh, we're back. I'll check my timer there. You can get about 2, 3 more here. Awesome. Good job. Let's go 2, 1, and very nice. All right, back to our pullovers. So yes, I want you to focus on the lats here as we bring that kettlebell back, but still maintain that full bridge. Keep a little squeeze in your glutes. Anytime we can get some little extra hip stability, extra glute work, it's good for us. All right, let's do it. 2, 1, and up. Got it. Handles leading the way on this one. Yeah. Great. Oh, good. Back, back. A little tap. Got it. Again, I'm not choking this dumbbell, or this, sorry, I always say that, this kettlebell to death. Yes, I have a good grip on it, but I'm not like flexing through my bicep and my forearms there. Right, that's just gonna kind of take over the movement. So as light a grip as you can without dropping it on your face. All right, bring it through. Good squeeze in the lats. Good, and give me one more. 2, 1, and got it. All right, again, back to our cleans. Still practicing here. Good. That kettlebell swinging back as the hips are tipping over. That chest is pointing to the ground. You know, I'm not just squatting it like this. I'm pushing back through the hips. Again, half and half. I'll start on the right side, and we're going up and rack. I always say that, like, a little squat isn't the end of the world here. You're gonna have a little bend in your knees, but I want you to really try to focus on pushing those hips back. Good. Swinging it up, using your glutes. All right, quick little rack at the top here, and switch it over. Almost forgot. All right. Good. Back. Good little rack. Up. Up. Well done. Come on, getting in the groove here. A little sweat going here. Good. Give me one more. And got it. Again, not the I'll never say kettlebell isn't the most friendly thing on the forearm there. But if I only had one of something to work with, it would definitely be a kettlebell. All right, let's go skull crusher. Grab on the bottom here, and let's do it. Great. Come on, a little control down, a little tap on the ground, big squeeze. Get those triceps going here. This might not be super heavy. I always forget to say that. If you're working with one kettlebell of the same weight, is it gonna be perfect for every exercise? No, but can we still get a great full body workout in, right? And have some of them be a little more challenging than others? Yeah, that's completely fine. I'd love to see you at some point get some extra kettlebells, kind of, build out your home gym and your equipment. But if this is all we got, we're making it work. All right, let's get one more after this one. 2, 1, and got it. Sorry. I'll shut up a little bit on this next one here. All right, last round on this, and then I will show you your finishing move for the last 2 minutes. So let's finish off these shoulders, a little pressing motion here. I'm gonna start on that right side. Bring it up, tighten that core up. 2, 1, and rotate as we come up. I'm gonna count these out here. Should be about 8 to 10 here. Good job. Exhale up. I'm gonna get one more, that's 9. All right, switch it over. Let's see if I can get 9 on this side here too. Come on, abs tight. Good exhale as we press and rotate. Great job. 8 right there, and 9, and excellent. Okay, so now we're gonna take that swing from our clean. We're gonna do, let's do 4. We're gonna go 4 swings, and then we're gonna bring the kettlebell up, and we're gonna go 4 push presses, and then we're gonna go back into 4 swings. We're gonna do that for our next 2 intervals here. All right, let's do it. Feet wide, butt back. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I'm gonna bring it up, I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna squat and shoulder press. 2, 3, 4, then I'm gonna bring it back into the swing. This may take some practice, but these should be 2 different motions. So that is why I love this combo here. All right, so right now, we're gonna be moving through the hips. All right, squeeze, squeeze, 4th one, bring it up. Now you're gonna squat, knees forward and out a bit, and then pop right up into that shoulder press. Good job. Oh, we're resting. Okay. I was cruising on that one. All right, here's our last rest interval. All right, take your 10 seconds, then we're gonna do that again for 40, and then we're done. All right, let's push this pretty good here. All right, get that kettlebell set, feet wide. All right, let's go. 2, 1, and bam. 1, 2, 3, good. Bring that up, little squat to shoulder press, and then bring it back down. Right, good, tip over, push your hips back, squeeze, squeeze, and up. Great finishing move here. Well, what do we got? About 15 seconds. Come on, let's get a couple more 4s here. 3 and 4. Good job. Excellent. Final 5. Come on, hang in there. Couple more. 2, 1, and boom. You are super done. 20-minute kettlebell, full body workout, dominated. Very nicely. If you have any questions on any of those exercises, let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help you out or point you to a video that gives you a little bit more of a tutorial on how to do whatever we're struggling with. But very good job. If you have a little extra time, here's a 10-minute abs and core workout. No equipment needed for that. Go work on the 6-pack. I'll see you over there in that video. Good job.